What is up, all you awesome, amazing people? How are we doing today? Today, I am back on Casting Call Club. I'm going to show you, finally, how to make a project. Last time, I made a video on how to do an audition, how to look through the website, and what a good project looks like. All that. If you haven't seen that video, I think you should watch that first. That video actually blew up. It has like 2,000 views, which I would have never expected, so thank you very much for those. Hopefully, this video blows up too, because then I'll make more. So, as I said in my last video, on the update video, I'm making a project, and that's where I've been recently. Project's finally live. It's been out for like, I don't know, 5 days, almost a week maybe. So, yeah, I thought I'd show you finally how to make a project. Yeah, so for this, I guess, tutorial, I'm going to show you my project and how I did it. I'm going to show you another person's project, because my projects are kind of extra, and I put a lot of extra work into it. And I'm going to show you someone else's, and then I'm going to walk you through how to make a project. I have it all on tabs if you look above. So yeah, let's start. I'm going to show you about my project. So my project so far has been blowing up. It's been out for 5 days. I already have 215 auditions. I have 128 followers. I am quality approved by the moderators, which I thought everyone got, but apparently not everyone gets this. It's not rare, but it's like, I don't know, not common, I guess. So yeah, I have a lot of stuff. I do things kind of weird. I did things kind of extra. So I'm going to walk you through what I did real quick. This is the project page. I've showed you guys before in the last video what a good project page should look like. I obviously took those steps. I gave myself a picture and did this on Photoshop a little bit. I have my profile picture. And then I made a long ass description. I gave characters, and then I put long descriptions for them. And I give the audition lines, and then over here you have your what gender, age, language, accent, budget. I am actually paying people for this, so yeah. Also, if you're a voice actor and you want to try out for this, my project is called Casting Call for the Coffee Talk Game Dub. So if you want to try it, it's still open. It's gonna be closed on September, so you have a long time. So yeah. Anyways, like I was saying, I have voice character with a big description and all that. I have a lot of characters. So this is what I did. So for me, on the description, I added the game trailer. There'll be an option for it. I'll show you in a bit. I gave this is a paid project. This is my introduction. Hello, I'm making a coffee game, blah, blah, blah. I do gameplay, blah, blah, blah. How does the game work? How will the dub work? Because it's a game dub. Auditions look weird. How do they work? This I did for me because I made the auditions look weird, obviously. This is not something I'd say you have to do. Requirements, I think should always have requirements. I put need good clean audio, preferably 18 plus, because I'm not really kid friendly. Try to get lines done, not really requirement, blah, blah, blah. More reading, you can read that. And then if you need to contact me, I had an update here, and then just a little bit about myself. I'll show you that when we go into the project page. So for the character page, I have a description, who she is. Freya is a human woman that works in a newspaper, blah, 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 reading. For her, and then down here, I said what kind of voice I'd want for her. So for her voice, I'd say like any adult millennial coffee shop girl, young, fun, and at times loud. I gave an example of someone, like a voice actor, who I think would fit. I said Monica Real. I don't know if how you say her name. I'm sorry if that's how you mispronounce it. And I gave a link to a YouTube video. I won't press on it because I'm not trying to get copyrighted. But yeah. And then down here, this is really different from how anyone else does it. I made it really different. So I wanted to give enough information for people so they understand the context of the scene. So at the very top, I put the context of the scene. She's talking to the barista about her novel she works on during her free time. And then on the left, I put the emotion I want out of the auditioners. So for this one, stressed. And then over here are the lines on the right. That's the hard part. I've been secretly working on a novel during office hours. And then, yeah. And then on this one right here, there's 2 of them. So, annoyed shout, say this, and annoyed shout. Annoyed grump, say this, and annoyed grump. Hope that makes sense. And I did that for every single person. Now, I don't think I've ever seen anyone else do it this way. And people who I showed this to say it's kind of extra. I do it because I want to make it as easy as for the auditioners as possible to understand what's going on in the scene. I want to give them as much information as I can in order for them to build a good audition, is basically why I did it. I'm going to show you someone else's. That's not someone else's. Where'd someone else's go? Here we go. I don't know whose project this is. I just found it. First thing I pressed on. Casting call for a digital cafe singing voice acting project. She does hers kind of the same. This is also a paid project. She has 121 auditions. I say she. I'm pretty sure it's a girl. Has a profile picture. She has introduction. She has a requirement. Says project is long term. This is songs. If you have songs, I'd recommend linking them. Anything that needs to be copyrighted. Yeah, she has a lot of stuff. Story, payment, communication. How you're gonna communicate. Everyone communicates through Discord. So if you don't have a Discord already, make a Discord. Deadlines, audition, expectations. This is a lot of stuff. Try to put as much stuff as you can. Even though it's a lot of reading, give as much information as you can. It just makes it easier. And then people are going to ask questions anyways. So the more you have laid out, the less questions you're going to have. If that makes sense. So yeah. And then about the creator. Hi, Kat Diaz. So for her, I'll show you guys how her characters are different from my characters. She gives the price. Hers is a budget for looking for a quote. Mine's is fixed. I'll show you what that means later. So yeah, she gives the price, flat rate. So I haven't read this yet. So I'm assuming this is a character description. And then I'm guessing this is her voice. Yeah. Aqua. I'm guessing this is, oh yeah, a good mix between Aries and Aqua from the Konosuba dub. Great show, by the way. So yeah, she gives what kind of voice, her description. And then for her, she wants happy, then around the ellipses, pause, and sound a little bit sad. And then she gives a line. So me, I gave context, and I made it kind of like a movie script. Motion on the side, and then lines. Hope that makes sense. Okay, so I think you guys get the idea. So let's show you how to make a project. You press create a project, and you get this screen. Two options. I think this is new, because I don't remember seeing this last time, but I might have. Two options. This is where you make an original project, how I did it. This one, I'm not 100% sure what it is, but I think this is if you already have a project, and you want to quickly like add a character, or if you have like a project from a different website and you want to add it onto here, you just paste from a document and it's live. Most of you are going to choose the left one, because I'm sure most of you are trying to make an original project. So for this one, I'm going to choose the left one. Make a searchable listing. So give a project name. Think of a project name. I put SSF because I put it as a placeholder. I didn't actually think that it would become my URL. So make sure when you name it, you give it the actual name. So let's just call this CCC YouTube tutorial. However you spell why can't I spell tutorial? That's not how you spell, is it? Whatever. Yeah, so just submit. Okay, and then this is the screen. This is what mine looks like. So, what you gotta do first. Overview. Name. Deadline. Explainer video. This project not safe for work, and description. So, I'm gonna show you what I did. So, for me, game, coffee talk, or name, coffee talk, game dub, explainer video. That's the trailer I told you about. Deadline, September 1st, 2020. This project not safe for work? No. Not safe for work is because there's let's just say adult subjects on this website where, you know, you do adult things. I don't want to say what, but you know what I mean. Adult things. That's when you would make it not safe for work. And then my description. This is where you type the entire thing. I'd recommend typing this out on a Google Doc first, because if the website crashes, you're going to lose everything. So type it out on a Google Doc first, or like a Word document. Type it out on there. Type out everything on there, and then copy paste over here. And then how to make it like that, you just make it bold. How to make it like this, you make it italic. So yeah, this is my description. I showed you guys my description already. If you guys want to like copy the layout of this one, feel free. I don't mind. So yeah. So that's overview. So we're going to need to make some stuff here. So let's just make a description. Hi, video. And then save project settings. And then that gets chopped off the checklist. Deadline. It's not, what day is it? No, we can say August 30th. That's fine. And then roles. What type of talent are you looking for? Do you want a voice actor? Do you want a singer? Do you want a writer, producer? For me, I only did voice actors because I can already video edit, I can already audio engineer, and I'm the director. So yeah, I'm gonna show you voice actor. I don't know about these. I haven't done these yet, but I'm assuming it's all the same stuff. So voice actor, name of the role. So I'm gonna show you Freya's name of the role. Freya. Budget, fixed. So you can have 0 budget. I hope this shows. Last time I don't think it showed, but I'm gonna read it what it says. The drop down box, I mean. So drop down box says fixed is what I have. 0 budget up to fixed and looking for a quote. 0 budget is it's free. Up to is the amount up to where you're gonna pay for. So if I put up to 25, that means I'm willing to pay up to $25. Fixed is what I have, which means that if you do a project, you're gonna get $25. Looking for a quote is kind of like you're not decided on how much you want to pay yet. The person who auditions can say how much they want from it, or you can just make up your own price. This one did looking for a quote. I lost it. Where'd it go? Nope. Where'd it go? Is it this one? Yeah. This one said looking for a quote, and then up here they put the price is $25 flat rate for now. For now. That's why she didn't do fixed, because it says for now. So yeah. And then the English, sorry, the amount, I did 25 because that's how much I'm paying. Payment cadence. I hope the drop down window shows. If not, it says per finished hour, per line, per word, and per project. So per finished hour, so every hour of reading, if I was doing that, it would be every hour you would get $25. Per line, you would get $25, which would be like outrageous. Per word would be $25, which would be if you're like Bill Gates and you're about to read for like 10 years. And then what I'm doing per project, so once you finish this project, you're going to get $25. And then we got the significance. Freya is like the lead. We also have supporting, which is like one down from the lead. Minor, which is like not going to be that much screen time. And then an extra is like the people in the background of movies who like die or something. Age. Ageless is like age doesn't matter. Baby, obviously baby. Child, teen, young adult, middle-aged, senior. Freya is a young adult. She's like 20. Gender, obviously female, male, or any gender. Any gender is if like it's a robot or, you know, any kind of gender you need. Language. They have a million different languages. Obviously, I did English. If you need Spanish, put Spanish. If you need Japanese, put Japanese. Accent. I did North American, but you can do any kind of accent if you need it. You literally can put any accent. English accent. Hello, bruv. Or you can you can do Canadian, European, all that, Filipino. And then the audition lines. This is what I showed you how I did mine. I did context, the emotion, and then the lines. One thing that's kind of annoying how I did it, because there's no tab button, because tab brings you down to the next one. You have to put spaces, and then sometimes the format gets messed up when I reopen it, so I'll make sure not to save anything. But yeah, audition lines, I do 3 for each, except for the last character in my project because they only had like 2 lines, so I only did 2, but try to do 3. Give as much as you can. What I did is I tried giving 3 different like emotional spectrums. Does that make sense? So I wanted you to try to sound stressed, and then I wanted you to try to sound compassionate, and then annoyed. Those are 3 different emotions. Try to switch it up. You want to hear the most out of your actors. You want to get the most emotional range. You want the most range out of your actors. So try to get, like, say one's happy, say you want one angry, and say you want one sad. So yeah, get range out of them. And then characteristics. This is a description of the character. Freya is a human woman. And then for her voice, what kind of voice you're looking for in your character. Sometimes you won't know. Like sometimes you'll just want to like hear people's interpretations of it. So that's why I tried try your own takes on how you'd like it, and then maybe I'll like it. But then again, also give examples if you know one or if you have one in your mind. I tried giving examples for all my characters. I think only like one didn't have one because I couldn't think of one. But yeah, just try to give as much information as possible for your auditioners. It just makes it easier for them, and it makes it easier for them to know what you want, and it makes it easier for you to get what you want, if that makes sense. And then allow voice actors or singers to audition to this role with their demo reel. Sometimes people have demo reels. I don't yet. I heard that you should do it after like a year of voice acting. I've only been doing it for like less than a year, so I don't have a demo reel. But if they have a demo reel, they can audition with it if you allow them to. I said no because I want people to play my character. I want to hear them as my character, not as some different character. Hide all auditions for this role from the public. If you don't want the public to see this, put it on yes. If you want the public to audition for it, put it on no. Estimated word count. For me, I didn't do this because I didn't calculate how much the word count would be. If you wrote a script out, like on Google Docs, just check the word count. It could be 1,000 words, could be 2,000 words. And then again, you use that to calculate how much pay you would want for per word or per sentence. And then read time. I could have done this. I don't know why I didn't do this, but for me, a read time for Freya is going to be like 2 hours. So if you want to do that for payment cadence for finished hour, if you want to do that. Other actions, you can delete the role, close or open the role. That's if you've already found who you want. You can close it, or you can view the public role page. That'll take you to a different screen. That'll just show you what the audition would look like on the page if it was live. So basically, it would show you like this screen right here. And then the last one is view private role conversation. I haven't used that. I'm pretty sure it's just people like talking on it. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Jesus, my voice. So yeah, I have like, I don't know, 8 characters. Then we have details. Category. What is your creation going to be? Is it an animation? Is it a commercial? Mine is a fan dub, which means I am dubbing over a game. I do not own the game, obviously, but I'm a fan of the game, so I'm doing a fan dub. Machinima. That's like if you ever seen Red vs. Blue by Rooster Teeth. It's like they have a game and they make characters talk. Music is music, narration is like an audiobook, podcast. Role play, which is kind of just like reading scripts, like not Sherlock, Shakespeare. I couldn't think of the word. Video game, if you're making a video game, because people make video games and need voice actors. Visual novel, it's kind of like a video game, kind of like the game I'm doing right now. It's just like a game and there's a bunch of reading. If your project doesn't fit in any categories and unsure, you don't know what it is. And then the moderators will select the category for you. Classification, original or fan. Mine's a fan. Original, you've started it from the bottom and now you're here. You've made the script, you've animated it, you've done all that. Me, I'm doing it from a game, so this is a fan project because this is a pre-existing entity to improve on others' work. Franchise, what the franchise is. Coffee Talk. Distribution, I'm going to distribute it on YouTube. You can do it on the PlayStation Store if you're making a game, App Store. If it's a game, obviously podcast player, radio, streaming services, private or other. I'm putting it on YouTube. Image, literally is just the image. Get the Coffee Talk image for me, the game dub. About you. So, this is where you put your previous work. I put my YouTube channel, put the title of it, and then the website link. So I'll show it on this one. So here, let's just say commercial, fan, franchise, poop, and then we're gonna put it on YouTube. Image, won't worry about that. It already has that on there for me. That's cool. But I don't know. Let's say Andrew McFarland, my name. Here's a link. I don't know what it does. Social links. So if you have a website, your URL, my YouTube URL, I don't have Facebook, I don't have SoundCloud, I don't have LinkedIn, I don't have Tumblr. Patreon, if you have Patreon, Discord. Always try to put your Discord handle. Get a Discord if you don't have it. That's my Discord. I guess if you want to message me. Yeah. And then Twitter and Skype, all that. So my bio, this is about tell a little bit about yourself. Are you an indie studio, solo creator, blah, blah, blah. I just put something random. I put just a creator of all sort of things. I am a college level video editor, YouTuber, and aspiring filmmaker, but I just want to make videos in general. I'm also a voice actor just like you all. My goal is to entertain as many people as I can, whether through my voice or my videos. And then lastly is if it's public or unlisted. This is if you have gold. So gold is like because Casting Call Club has like a payment thingy where if you have the free service, you get some perks. If you have silver, you get some perks, and you have gold, you get all the perks. I bought gold because I'll tell you why in a sec. I'll show you why. Because whenever I did or I looked at an audition, I would try to give people feedback. I've given a lot of people feedback. You can give feedback if you want, but there's 200 auditions. I obviously can't give feedback to everybody. Don't burn yourself out over it. If you have gold, it's going to give you special benefits on this. Like, I'm pretty sure gold gives you how many times it's been listened to, and if it's been listened to the project owner, which I haven't listened to it yet. And then I give feedback on private message. You can do it on a comment, but for me, I feel like I don't want to make people insecure by giving them feedback on their audition and make it public, so I give it private. Turns out, though, you have a limited amount of messages per month if you have free, so I bought gold, so now I have unlimited. Also, gold's on sale right now because of the whole quarantine thing. You can get it for like $50 for a year, which I don't know if it's worth it for you if you use this website a lot. If not, don't get it. So yeah, these are all the auditions. Obviously, just listen to them if you're running the thing. One thing I did to keep track of what I liked and what I didn't like is I made a spreadsheet of like people's names. So I'll show you mine, but I'm going to blur out the names because my thing isn't closed yet, and I don't want people who are auditioning to see like where they are. But I'll show you. I have the names of the characters and then people who responded, because I like when people respond to me. I kind of lost track of that. I haven't updated that, so kind of ignore that. But yeah, these are all the characters' names. Below are people who I liked. And then down here, I made a color code. So if I highlighted their names as red, that means I thought they were amazing. If I did a green, I thought it was great. If it was a black, it was good. So say someone auditioned like, I don't know how to say that. Farhana. Say you listen to Farhana's thingy and you were like, wow, that's good. So let's put a random character, Freya. And then you listen to Farhana's thing. You're like, wow, Farhana did a good job. Let me add Farhana to the good list. And then said what if she did an amazing job? Make her name red. So this way, when the project's about to be done, wrapped up for me in September, I can look at this list when I'm making my final decisions and be like, okay, this is who I thought was good. This is who I thought was great. This is who I thought did an amazing job. So I'm going to listen back to everybody before I make my final decision. Also, this is really important. This is something people never do, but it's such like a common courtesy that you should be doing. Never decide never make a final decision on a character until your deadline. Even if you found someone who's perfect, don't give it to them until your deadline is over, because that just makes it fair for everybody. And who knows, maybe you'll find someone better than the person you're thinking about hiring. So always wait until the deadline to make decisions. So yeah, hope that makes sense. So try to keep organized. Try to make a spreadsheet. Put all your characters down. Put people's names of who you like. Maybe make like a color coordination kind of thing. Red equals good, great, whatever. Yeah. So this is kind of long, and I'm sorry, but there's a lot of information I wanted to give you guys. I can't think of anything else. I'm pretty sure I've covered everything. Over here, I haven't showed this yet, but this is the edit the page. Brings you to this page right here. Manage brings you to like a different screen. It's not that super important. Post update. That's what I did down here. I made an update. What the update does is it sends an email to all 128 of my followers. Here's the update. Also, there's comments on here. I didn't actually notice until like yesterday that they had comments on this. So I think only if you have gold you can do it. I don't know, but yeah, I answered somebody's question. So yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. Let me like scan through it real quick. This right here is gonna be your savior. Is the bell, which is like your notifications, message icon if you have messages. I have none, and looks like I have 8 new auditions already. I think that's everything. This video got kind of long, and I'm sorry, but it's a lot of information I wanted to give you guys. Hopefully I answered all your questions, and I've showed you how to make an audition. Also, once you're done, It's going to be all that. Complete. The checklist isn't done, but once you're done with the checklist, publish project, and you're going to publish it on live. This, the reviewed by moderator, it's not going to be done for like another like 24 hours. That's how I got this right here. But yeah, okay, now I got everything. So yeah, any questions, put it down in the comment section. I've tried answering everyone's questions on the last video. If you have any of this video, let me know, and I'll try answering them. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope your projects go well. Maybe link them down below, and I'll check them out, because I do need the voice act. So yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye. Bye.